What is going on, Adventure Nation? In this episode, we get our first look at the stunning Lake Tahoe. This is the Motorhome Experiment. What are you doing there, Lori?
Finally, after literally almost 2 years of carrying it around, we're gonna put our maps. So
When did you buy those?
I bought them when we were in Boston, actually at the campground. What is it, the Minuteman, where we stay at Boston. I saw it there and I was like, it's amazing. I see everybody in the RV world having it, so I want it. So I bought it. But since then I was like, oh, it's like we might switch coaches because this was temporary. So I waited until probably the next one once we get the new one. And it's like, oh, well, we're going to go to Alaska. So maybe we don't get a coach there. And then it's like, oh, we're going to Mexico. Anyway, so almost 2 years later, we still haven't.
Finally. Woohoo. We've already pre-cleaned this thing with a little Simple Green and then some denatured alcohol, so it's ready to roll.
So this is the hard task right here.
This is the hard task?
Yeah.
So is right there okay with you? Is that all right with you?
Yep.
All right.
Because
Cool.
I can reach it.
Because you can reach it?
The one thing that I think our criteria to place actually the state sticker is at least have stayed there overnight. What do you think?
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the norm.
Yeah. And I think for the most part we have stayed more than overnight in most states. Not all of them, most states.
No bubbles, man.
Now we have our empty map.
That'll work. Now it's your turn to do that stuff.
So the question is like, are we gonna work our way from left to right, or just like the way we have?
Does that really matter?
No, I was gonna say, or the way actually per year we started and we worked our way.
If you want to do it fun, then you can just start where we started and go Nevada, Arizona, Texas. I mean, you don't have to do this part of it. Nevada, Arizona, Texas. You can just stick them on there.
So obviously the first one, our home state, Nevada.
Is that
a bubble?
tiny little one, but it's out. All right, we're done with our map as far as we can do. We drove through Utah, but we really didn't stay overnight, so we can't include Utah. But
So close to home. Well, we have been there and stayed there before, just not in the RV. So if we have not stayed there in the RV, we're not gonna include it, except for Hawaii.
Yeah.
That's the only one.
we apologize to the people that live in these states here. We'll get to them eventually. We will.
And oh my God, it's like all this area is beautiful
Yeah.
too. Montana, Idaho, Wyoming.
It is,
beautiful,
but we're beach folks, so you can see this is beach.
well, it was like year one was like this, and then we went to Canada and come back in again, and
then
then
down
for
through
the
here.
winter. Now year two was like this into Alaska,
And then back down to
Mexico.
yeah, and now we're in year
And now
three,
we're 3 years.
and we're like kind of doing this over to here.
Yep.
So Colorado, we might have to try and hit Nebraska, Kansas, and what is that? That's Missouri. We might have to hit Missouri. We'll see.
We'll see. Good morning, everybody. We are in Snowflower Campground, and it's departure day. Actually, Paul is backing up because remember we actually put the coaches one like so the doors are kind of like facing each other. So now it's time to actually pick up the dolly that is back there. Travel day.
All right, Lorena, rolling out
Yes.
of Snowflower. I kept wanting to call it Sunflower.
I know, it's kind of, I do the same thing, but it's snowflower and it's actually a fungus, but looks like a flower and grows and it's pink, so it's very beautiful actually.
Yeah.
Google it.
It is a very, very cool park. Very state park-like. The spaces are pretty separated.
Where we were exactly was separated, but I would say the other spaces that we saw, some of them are right next to each other.
Right.
So I guess depending on where in the park you are, Most of the park is extremely shaded. I guess that's a good thing in the summertime.
But I guess what I mean is there's a lot of trees and stuff around where the lots themselves are like they have some trees and stuff in between them, a little vegetation.
Yeah, that is true. But we have a phenomenal time with our friends Craig and Kelly, and it's time to move on.
Yeah, those guys were awesome.
And they also have a pool. We didn't really check out the bathroom, so we can tell you about that. But
No, the bathrooms were decent.
Oh, but they have a heated pool that's kind of nice, and they have tournaments all the time about the cornhole and stuff like that.
The restrooms again were what you would expect in this kind of environment, kind of log cabin-ish. The lodge is very log cabin, but everything was super clean. So again, hats off to the entire campground for making that stuff happen.
The only thing I'm gonna have to say about larger rigs is that this is a tight campground. Even driving through the little roads to find your site is pretty tight. So
yeah, if you're over 35 feet, bordering on 40 to 45 feet, you're gonna wind up. There's a lot down here that's just a big rectangle. I don't know. They have a name for it. I can't remember what it was, but you're gonna wind up in that lot probably, because there's very few sites that you can fit in, and just driving through it, like you're gonna wind up. You got to be careful not to clip a tree or something. Super good stay. Now we're heading actually back south a little bit because we're just north of Tahoe. Now we're heading down into Tahoe. We pulled into the rest area here because I had noticed when we were getting ready to leave the campground that the wiring on the tow dolly had been mashed up a little bit, which happens when you're towing stuff and there's wiring. So we're gonna go fix that now. I'll probably have a little video, like a TME quickie, about how to repair that, because like I said, it's just a matter of time that happens if you're towing a trailer, a car, a truck.
see, RV life is not always perfect. Sometimes you have to deal with this kind of stuff.
Oh, I think it's very glamorous.
I didn't say glamorous, I said perfect.
No, life isn't perfect.
Yeah.
Well, but this is quite an easy fix, so let's go do it. Hello, is this Lorena?
Yes.
Okay, can you turn?
This is Lorena.
This is Mrs. Lorena. Can you turn on the running lights? Just the headlights?
Headlights on.
Okay, that one's working. And this one's working. Turn the headlights off. Left signal.
Left.
Okay, turn that off. Hit the brake.
Yep. Brake.
Cool. Right signal.
Right signal.
And then hit the brake.
And brake.
Perfect. We're good to go. Let's hit the road.
Yay!
All right, Lori, trailer repair is done. You ready to hit the road?
I'm ready.
Cool.
Got my glasses.
We don't have that far to go today, actually. Probably what, an hour and a half?
Hour and a half, yeah.
And we've already gone 15 minutes down the road, so.
An hour and a half, and it's only about 50 miles. So it tells you how curve is gonna be and slow going.
Yeah, a little bit twisty turny. Nothing we can't handle. As you approach Truckee, the drive along Donner Lake is absolutely spectacular. But as we approached Lake Tahoe, we got more and more blown away with every mile. And then we hit Emerald Bay. The drive around Emerald Bay is a spectacular horseshoe. But between the spectacular views, the stunning waterfalls, and the knuckleheads parked on the side of the road, you have to be careful where you're driving. And by the time we hit South Lake Tahoe and the Tahoe Valley Campground, we knew we hadn't booked enough days to check it all out. All right, we have arrived at Tahoe Valley Campground, all set up and registered.
Registration is kind of like very weird because it's like they make you park way out there and then they realize it's like, no, check-in area is like way in the park.
I think the girl in there is not having a good day. I think they're kind of busy. She seemed a little frazzled. Where are we going? We're going to 218. The movie tonight is Up. That might be kind of cool.
Okay, here's when we do a left. Oh, you don't know that.
I do know that. I am all knowing. And if you believe that, I got some swampland in Florida for you. We have arrived in Lake Tahoe. Actually, I think we're in South Lake Tahoe.
South Lake Tahoe, yeah.
What a beautiful drive. Holy
Yes.
smokes.
And there's, I mean, for what I understand, you can go through the east side and the west side. The west side is more populated. You go through all the little towns, and the east side is more nature. So we did the west side this time. So I guess eventually we'll make it to the east side.
Yeah, we're going to do the east side on the way up. Gee, Lori, it's about time you let me come outside today.
I had him chained to the table so he could work. He could edit the video.
Craziness. We are leaving the RV at 5:30 at night. So
We're going
it's
out
just going
for
to be
dinner.
a short night.
This is not considered an exploring day. We're just going out for dinner and let's see what we see.
Okay.
I don't consider this an exploring day.
Every day is an exploring day. Oh, you need to get in the car?
Yeah.
We're going to go into the Nevada side of Tahoe, which is the gaming side. Check out some of the stuff over there. Maybe grab some pizza. We'll see what other trouble we can get into. Lorraine and I came over to the Tahoe Ale Works. Pretty cool place. So you pay for you get a wristband.
You keep like a credit card on file. Then they give you this wristband. And this one is like you grab your glass and then they have all these different pours. So they have beers, they have wines, and they have nitro brew coffee. So,
Pretty cool. So show them how it works.
Let's see.
Get to do tasters this way. I had my Dr. Pepper taster. It was pretty good.
So you actually touch in the middle of the screen to actually see the description of it. And
That gives you the description.
So you actually put this little like thing here, and then it goes green on the top.
Tell me how to do this.
And then you're ready to pour.
First shot, you gotta let it go. Taco joint, what's that?
And you can pour as much as you want. They charge you by the ounce, not by the glass. So that's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. All right, you guys know I'm really weird about shooting in the bathrooms. And this place has a cool bathroom. Check it out. Nice decor. The best part of it all, right here. Keg urinals. That's awesome. And then look at these taps. I know, I'm weird, but that's cool. Lake Tahoe Ale Works, pretty cool. The food was awesome. The pizza was amazing.
Pizza was amazing.
Holy smokes.
It's one of those pizza that is a little bit fluffy, but it's just like melts in your mouth. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, the crust was totally on point, so that was awesome. And yeah, and Lori got to do a little tasting of various local ales.
Ales and coffee.
Oh, the Nitro Brew coffee, yeah. So now we're just gonna head into Casino Land, probably. I'm assuming that's what the rest of Tahoe is like, so we'll see. All right, Lorraine and I parked down here at Mont Bleu. We're just taking a walk up, I guess what is called the Tahoe Strip.
Like that?
I don't know, but that's where we're going.
You already named it?
Yeah, I just named it that. I'm sure that's what it's called, the Tahoe Strip.
Right now we started in the Nevada side where the casinos are. We're heading towards the California side.
Well, yeah,
That's what it is.
California's right there, and then they run out of casinos. Harrah's, it's kind of cool. Harrah's there. You got Harvey's across the road there. The Hard Rock's back there. We're gonna head back to the Hard Rock in a little bit because they're having a celebrity golf tournament here, so should be some golf pros and stuff over there. We'll go stalk them.
I don't know if you will recognize them anymore. You have not been.
I
in the
probably won't
industry for
recognize
so long.
many of them because I've been out of it for so long. You are correct. Literally, this street corner right here, this is like, that's Nevada and we're in California. And that's why when you get over here, there's no casinos. It's because you're no longer in casino land. Same thing on this corner, no casinos. Cross that street and now you're in Nevada, back in casino land. Pretty crazy. There's no signs that tell you whether you're in California or Nevada, so that's kind of weird.
You only know by the casinos.
Exactly. The shopping and entertainment district around Heavenly was bustling with activity. There were a variety of bars and restaurants, and even some activities for the kiddies. Corey and I made it to the Hard Rock, and we're just looking at some of the rock and roll paraphernalia. Some pretty cool stuff. What is this? AFI?
AFI, yeah.
Who the heck is AFI?
I don't know who AFI is.
Huh?
I don't know.
So this is quite the lineup here. Check this out. Frank Zappa, Roxy Music, Led Zeppelin, Fleetwood Mac, Bob Marley, and Santana, all within a few weeks of each other. That's crazy. Many people don't know this, but Guar is one of Lori's favorite bands.
I don't know who they are.
No, she doesn't know who they are. Most people don't know who they are.
No.
They are a little strange. So what we've seen so far, Lorena, Lake Tahoe, pretty amazing.
We really enjoy South Lake Tahoe so far.
Well, we know we enjoyed it, but like in this video, we didn't know whether we enjoyed it yet or not. But we did. We really did. And getting out and seeing the weird split between the Nevada and the California side was pretty interesting.
It's just so funny because obviously we live in Las Vegas, and when you get to state line, you see the casinos, right? As soon as you are in Nevada, it's like, and it has been like that every time we're in the border, kind of like line to Nevada. In this case, in Tahoe.
Yeah, exact same
was the
thing.
exact same
It goes
thing.
from just like this touristy ski area to boom, casinos. But still, beautiful area. Walking around inside of the Heavenly thing was kind of cool, but just great, and we can't wait to show you guys some more in the upcoming episodes. But this is where we're going to end this one. So if this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you hung out with us a little bit, got to know us, and that means they have to
Subscribe.
hit that subscribe button. It would be equally as cool if you liked the video, and we'll see you again in the next one. Also want to give a shout out to our peeps over on patreon.com/the Motorhome Experiment. Thank you. You guys are awesome. And we'll explain this insane view here in an upcoming episode.
By the way, patron peeps, we still don't have quite a name for all of you patrons, so just put ideas of how can we call ourselves, our group. So anyway, bye guys.
Somebody else is out enjoying the view.
There's us enjoying the view with us. Exploring.